remember the fact we learned that we were going to the underground and then also the Emerald Dream later? Yeah, someone needs to be slightly more careful with what they put into builds.
Yes, so we have here a data mined icon. And the icon says, INV / offhand 1H Goblin Raid D01. Goblin Raid. Now, there are currently no Goblin Raids in World of Warcraft.
There are goblins, though.
There are goblins. And there's a bit of an outstanding goblin mystery with the character of Gallywix. Because the last time that we saw Gallywix
the Trade Prince.
Yes, it was in Tazavesh. Now, I think in Tazavesh.
Who's in Tazavesh?
Brokers?
Yeah. What do they look like?
Were any ethereals in Tazavesh?
Not that I remember, probably.
Who was Gallywix talking to at Tazavesh?
He was talking to was he not talking to your woman who led that all? And they're basically ethereals.
Yeah, that's the strange thing. We don't know what the link is between brokers and ethereals. I mean, one could lead to the other, but the ethereals looking that way doesn't make sense if there's no. Sorry, it's the lore behind why the at least a lot of the original ethereals that you saw were kind of like in those wrappings, those bindings, because basically their corporeal forms got zooped away by arcane bollocks. Again, all because of the Demencius thing. But anyway, yes, Gallywix was in Tazavesh. We don't really know what he was doing. You gotta presume it's cutting a deal of some sort, right? So, yeah, a Goblin Raid. What the hell could that mean?
Oh, well, now that Bobby Carrick's gone, they can bring Gallywix back and kill him. And then he won't go, what are you doing to me? What's going on?
The bit that's challenging to me is, how do you tie this into the current expansion?
Carefully.
Yeah. I think carefully is a good answer.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to see how this fits.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of, and I'll skip ahead in our document a little bit to show you. There is a goblin in this expansion. There is. You're not going to be able to see very much.
In Cinderbrew, the meadery.
In Cinderbrew meadery, this is the boss of Goldie Baronbottom, which is a fantastic one. So, unless there's a little bit of a weird
Dungeon Journal lore?
None that I have noticed. It's all like just she's there running the Cinderbrew meadery for money, of course. Okay. Also, those corpses on the right hand side are the funniest named NPCs I've ever seen in my life. They are called various versions of Yes Man. It's good. Like Yes Man and Ascent Bloke, stuff like that. And they all, like, when they die, they're like, that's a great idea. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So there's a little tease of dungeon content for later on in the stream. But there is a goblin here that's clearly, I'm saying clearly, they could just be, she showed up 5 minutes ago and made herself the boss of this. But it feels to me like we got there's room for, goblins have been here. Goblins have been here from before you got here, which makes sense because geographically, Khazal-Gar is not that far away from the Isle of Kazan, which means that we could very well take a very short boat over to the Undermine.
Yeah, it is really close. Yeah. Those are really, really close together. Mm-hmm. It's just about...
Yeah, the Venture Co's there in the Isle of Dornia.
And the Venture Co's in the Isle of Dornia.
That's probably over by the Titan excavation, which is the one side quest I didn't do.
Okay, well that actually, it's starting to piece together. If Gallywix is making deals, maybe he brings some terrible thing upon Kazan. Maybe we end up going there. Okay.